let's see what we got going this year. Finished the 6.5 diesel. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. Thing's never gonna run. Oh, hey, I didn't see you standing there. Just going over video ideas for this year, you know, no big deal. A lot of things planned, but tell you what, let's go over what happened last year, and maybe at the end of it we'll talk about the videos and where those vehicles that we had last year, where they went. Because, you know, some people ask, some people don't. But, I don't know, grab yourself a frosty cold beverage or a snack, whatever you want, and we'll work it out.
Your reality, no.
I think we blew a radiator hose or something. Yeah, I think we're done for today.
So, if you've been on the channel for a long time, you might remember this truck. The truck is still in great shape. I know some of you are going to be sad, but this truck is actually sold. But the good news is that I'm about to start working on the white 6.5, which is back there. Stick around and look forward to that. We're going to get that thing running.
Look at that. Sucker's aggressive.
Rolling, hit my 5.0, put my rag top down so my hair can blow.
We'll have the liners probably back in, and we'll finish up the interior.
All right, we're pulling up right now. Ooh.
This is a 95, 96, and 97. Got a little trio going here. So over 300,000 miles of just filth caked up on this thing, but overall still making progress, and that's the name of the game. The 1984 Chevy C30 tow truck. It moves, actually drives. Everyone's wondering, where is the 6.5 diesel? Here she is, just waiting to be revived. Just as healthy as ever. I got blasted in the ear with power steering fluid, so that was great. It's taken way longer than I thought it would have. I mean, literally, I pulled both cabs and drivetrains and everything out faster than it's taken me to do this. Just got back from washing this thing. Overall, not bad. Drives good, shifts good, AC works, heat works. Well, we just about got everything done on this truck today. Got it sitting up on jack stands, front and rear. 24 volts of magic, here we go. Dude, the gauge is heck.
Now we have to catch the smoke, put it back in the starter, and we'll be back.
This is where the diner used to be. Here's where the famous Going Green line was. The tire shop is still there. All right, we got one of the actual screen used Jeeps here. This one is number 2. We've got a pretty good replica. I brought my replica of Bill's truck here. So let's jump right into it. First, I'm going to give a shout out to my buddy Guy. Some of my subscribers might be subscribed to his YouTube channel, but if not, jump over to there and give him a sub. And he did all the editing on that because I didn't have time to do it. I was on vacation, which you will see that video. It's gonna be different. It's kind of cool. It's with a vehicle that you have yet to see. So anyways, let's jump right into it. So the original Schwarty Cummins, I bought that from a friend of mine, fixed it a little bit, drove it for a while, and I ended up selling it to a guy somewhere towards Dallas. He still has that truck actually. It was a good truck. It was, you know, all right. Don't really miss it too much. The Killer Cat Eye, I still have that thing. I actually put new tires on it, and kind of revived it before New Year's, and it's currently stuck up to the bottom of the doors in mud in my buddy's backyard. Yeah, it's been there for 16, 17 days now. So that will be a recovery video. It's pretty bad, not gonna lie. There may or may not have been a little vodka involved with that. Harambe is still with me. still in my yard, still drive it occasionally. Looks a little different now, different wheels, but still doing okay. The green 6.5 diesel, that one, I loved it more at first than I did towards the end, even though it looked better. I just realized that it didn't really have a place here. You know, we did the cab lights and did the paint work, and just kind of felt like I should pass it on to someone else, so it's sold. The convertible Fox body, that car I actually had big plans for, and I think I was working on B at the time, and that kind of made me decide to sell it. But you know, we had a lot of fun with it. The guy actually drove that car 2.5 hours home with no seat belts, no top, dry rotted tires, had barely any brakes. I don't think the headlights worked. I mean, it was a sketchy deal, and he made it. The car made it somehow. So it's sold. The white dually, that was my grandpa's, that sat in a field forever. We actually got that one all done and sold it, and actually got it back. And then I think it gets complicated because I sold it to a friend of mine, which sold it to my brother. My brother sold it, and my brother got it back, and I think he still has it. So, you know, if anyone wants it, it looks pretty good. You know, it's not too bad. Probably doesn't want a whole lot for it. The Vegas Dodge, that was a funny one because I had about somewhere between 6 and 8 months before the Twister event, and that truck didn't pan out. It was a rotted out piece of junk. And then we bought that long wheelbase 2001 Silverado with a 4.8. That was an amazing truck, actually. The mint colored Dodge, I'll add, that's not on my list, was actually, I sold it to my buddy, and then when we got back from Vegas in the long wheelbase truck, I told him, I said, I need that truck back for parts to build another one. So I did a partial trade with the long wheelbase truck for the Dodge back, and started building it. And the two-wheel drive red one is now sitting on the frame of the mint colored truck one, and the silver one is sold. But as you know, I never finished the project of, we'll call it Twister Truck 2, because I actually owned one of these before, about 2 or 3 years ago. So that truck's still sitting in the yard, still ready to get a drivetrain. The tow truck, after I got it revived, it's my brother's truck. I think I explained it in the video. My brother never did anything with it, and it's been sitting since I did the video, literally, and it hasn't ran since then. So getting close to a year on that. The white 6.5, if you've seen the last video, it's now on the concrete pad where my new shop is going to be, and we're in the process of trying to get it going again for, what, the 4th time, I think. The Cummins long block that was cracked out of the red truck, the two-wheel drive red truck, I should say. I actually did end up selling that, got a decent amount for it, because I mean, you're basically buying injectors, a head, the P-pump, and what have you. B is sold. B actually went to my parents, believe it or not, and they ended up selling it a few months later to someone here in town, I think. Twister Truck 3, we'll call it, the one that was really nice. I sold it about a month after the Twister event video, and the plan is to get this red one going. They were supposed to have going last year to take it to the Twister event in 2023. The Previa is sitting in my backyard ever since that video. It actually has a tire popped off the bead for some reason. It's got a brake locking up. It's a mess. We'll get to that though. We're not gonna give up on that. We're still gonna have we still have the fastest Previa in the United States or in the world, you know. But we're gonna make it even faster because why not? The GTO still resides with my buddy, and the Turbo Silverado is still sitting in my yard. And that's pretty much it. Nothing too exciting, you know. Everything's either been sold or is still being driven, or you know, is still sitting in the yard. So big thanks to everyone that's liked and subscribed and gave me ideas and tips and tricks or whatever it might have been throughout this past year. And thanks to 5,000 subscribers. That's amazing. You know, look forward to what the future has. I'm just editing a video as we speak. So we got some pretty cool videos planned. After the 6.5 video, which is going to be after this video that you're currently watching, talk about breaking the fourth wall here. We've got a really cool video planned, so stick around for that.